your girl Natural Nini. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 2022 car tour. So I'm going to be showing you guys all of the controls, the features, and the decorations in my 2019 Chevrolet Cruze hatchback. So this car was actually a gift to me from my grandmother. We're both actually supposed to share the car, but I drive it way more than she does. But I'm actually very blessed, grateful, and thankful to have this car. I received this car for Christmas of 2019, and I was actually 16 at that time. So I'm very blessed and grateful to have this car, because I know a lot of 16-year-olds do not get a car at 16. So I am very blessed and grateful and thankful to have this car. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with this video. Guys, this is the 2019 Chevrolet Cruze hatchback in the color black. This car is a regular four-door car or four-door sedan, but it also has that SUV look. That's why it's called a hatchback. But as you can see, it is kind of like a compact car. But I am very blessed and grateful to have this car, and it drives very smooth and lightweight. But this is my car. This right here is the gas tank on the right side of the car. This gas tank is actually unique because it does not have that screw-on knob like most gas tanks do, but this is the gas tank on the 2019 Chevrolet Cruze hatchback. Some decorations I have on the outside of my car are some teen driver magnetic stickers. This is pretty much to alert other drivers that I am a teen driver, that I'm new to the road. So if I drive slow, it is okay. Okay guys, so this is the inside of my car. Of course, this right here is the driver's side, and over here is the passenger side. So over here on the left door, we do have the window controls right here. So this is to control my window, the right window, the left back window, and the right back window. And I think this right here, I think this is like window lock maybe, or child lock. I don't really know, but I have to look in the manual book to find out. And then right here we have the controls to unlock and lock the car. And then right here we have the controls to pretty much fix the mirrors. So we have the left mirror on this side and the right mirror on that side. So those right there are the mirror controls. And then right here, of course, we have one of the vents, and then the vent knob. And then down here is pretty much all of the light controls, like to control the lights in the front of the car. And then down here, don't mind my shoes, but down here, I do believe this right here is like the emergency brake. But again, I'm gonna have to look in my manual book to find out, but I think that is the emergency brake. And then down there, that's the lever to pop the hood of the car. I do not have a lever or a button to pop the trunk, because I actually have to go back there and do that manually, but I will show you guys that very soon. And of course, right here, down here, you have the brake pedal and the gas pedal. So moving on up here to the steering wheel. Of course, this is like my favorite part of the car, which is the steering wheel. So first and foremost, I do have on this shiny velvet rhinestone steering wheel cover that I did get off of Amazon. and this is the steering wheel right here. Very, very small and very, very easy to steer. So of course right here you have the Chevrolet logo, and of course you have the horn and the airbag. And then right here on the left side of the wheel, I believe this is to like change like the mode of driving, which I'm really the only person who honestly drives this car, so I'll probably never use any of these controls, but that is what it is for, because I did see that in the manual book. And then moving on over here to the right side of the steering wheel, this button right here is to answer an incoming call or to call someone. So if I want to call someone from my car, I can just press this button and then say who I want to call, and then of course it will dial the number. And then this button down here is to hang up from a call. And these buttons over here, like these arrows and the check button, is pretty much to move through, not really the navigational system, but pretty much to move through on this screen right here, which I will turn the car on in a few minutes, but that is what that is for. And then the next thing we have, I do have a push start. I really love having a push start because I don't know how to use like the regular key ignition. So I do have the engine start stop button. And then right here in front of my face, I do have a handicap sticker in my car and this dangling piece of decor, which I found off of Amazon. Really, really cute, pretty, and girly. And of course right there we do have the rear view mirror. And then right here I do have a phone mount in my car for whenever I want to do driving videos. Of course I'm gonna be safe on the road, so I do have this phone mount here that I did get off of Amazon. The next thing we have right here is the radio. I do have a screen right here and it is touchscreen. And then down here, these are the controls for the radio. So we have the home button right here. And this button, actually these three buttons right here are to control the radio. So this one I think we have previous, which is to like go back a song. And then over here is to go forward. And then this button right here turns on and off the radio. And then this button here I think is also for like to actually access like the phone inside of the radio. But again, I will be turning the car on very, very soon. Then the next thing we have on the sides, of course, are more air vents. And then down here we do have the flashers. So if your car ever like breaks down on the interstate or on the road, of course you turn on this button right here to pretty much alert the other drivers that, you know, something is wrong with your car. So that is the flashers. And then of course right here we have the air control and the heat control. So this button here actually turns on the air and the heat. And then this over here controls like the temperature. And then of course we have all of these buttons down here that pretty much controls the heat and the air. So I do have heated seats in my car. So the driver's seat and the passenger seat are like the only two heated seats in my car. So I do have those controls. And then these controls right here, like I said, is to control the air and the heat. So this button right here is to pretty much have the heat or the air all throughout the car. And then I know these two right here are to defrost. I think this is to defrost the back, like the back window, and then this is to defrost the front window. And then these four buttons right here pretty much controls like where you want the air or the heat. So like if it's going to come out in the front vent or on your feet or both the front and your feet. So that pretty much controls that. And then right here I do have two two phone charger plugs, and I don't really know what that circle there is for. And then I also have another charger as well. So for like those car chargers that they sell in the store, which I'll probably never have to use because I do have a car charger in my car, but I do have that as well. And then of course we have the gear shift right here. So I do have a button right here, so when ever I put the car in drive, reverse, or neutral, I do have to press this button on the gear shift to like move it to where I want it to go. And of course we have the different gears right here. So we have P for park, R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive. And I honestly don't know what L stands for. I think it's like some kind of advanced driving kind of setting, which I'll probably never be using, but this is the gear shift. And then right here I do have my cup holders, and I do have some coasters in here. I have two Chevrolet blinged out coasters. And then right here I also have some more controls that I probably won't use, but I do know this here is for like parking assistance. Like if I ever need help parking, like to make sure that I don't hit anything or anyone's car, but that is like parking assistance. And then this here is like an automatic car starter. So pretty much if you're sitting like at a red light, your car would kind of automatically shut off, and then when you pick up and go, it kind of like restarts. So I do have this on every time I go out and about in my car, because I don't want it to do that, because it's kind of scary when that happens. But that is like the auto start and auto engine off. And then down here I do have like this extra storage space in my car, which my keys are in here right now. But this is pretty much like an extra storage. So when I'm actually in my car, I either put my keys in here, or my wallet, or my phone, mask, whatever that I have with me. But this is just like an extra storage holder. And then right here I do have my armrest and my console. So in here I have like a variety of things, because I'm trying to be safe from COVID-19. But I do have some masks in my car. I also have some more masks. I also have some tissue, more tissue, like the Kleenex brand tissue. And I do have a phone charger in my car as well, because my phone is like sometimes always dead. And of course I do not want to be stranded with a dead phone without a charger. So I do have a phone charger. And then I also have some Clorox wipes. And these wipes can actually clean your car as well. Like it says, it's great for offices, classrooms, cars, and for traveling. And it also kills COVID-19 as well. So I just have these in here, like if I ever need to clean my car or whatever. I do have some Clorox wipes. And then I also have some gloves in here as well, for like when I go out and about to public places and I don't really want to touch doors or, you know, baskets and stuff. So I do have some gloves. So that is pretty much everything that I have in my glove compartment. Because my glove, I mean not the glove compartment, the middle console, because it's not really that big, to be honest, but I do keep some things in there, as you can see. And I also have this furry armrest cover on my armrest and my center console, because it's just like really soft. And the armrest that's actually, of course, came with the car was like very slippery. So I decided to get this black furry armrest cover, so my arm can be comfortable while it's relaxing. And then up here we have some more controls. So up here pretty much controls like the lights and stuff. So this is like, well, again, I'm gonna turn the car on in a minute, but these two buttons right here controls these lights. And I'm pretty sure these buttons here like dim the lights and make them brighter. And then up here I do have OnStar for like navigation and stuff, but I actually have to pay for OnStar, which I don't really plan on doing, since I do have like direction apps and stuff like that on my phone. And this button, of course, is for like emergencies. If you ever have like an emergency, you can press that button, and I think it automatically contacts like 911. And then this button, I'm not for sure what this button here is for, but of course that's why they give you the owner's manual. And then right here we do have the sun visor that's over my head. So right here I do have my garage remote, and of course I have my LED vanity visor mirror, which I absolutely love because y'all, this mirror is honestly the best thing ever that I think I've purchased for my car, because it has like all these different light settings, like this white light, and then it also has like this warm light, and then it has the warm and the cool light, or the warm and the white light. So I'm actually very glad that I purchased this because it is really pretty, and it comes in handy as well, because the mirrors on these cars are like very small and the lights are dim. So I am glad that I have that. And then over here I do have a tissue holder that I got from Amazon as well, and I do have masks in here because we're still in the COVID-19 pandemic days. So I do have some masks in this tissue holder, which of course is on the other sun visor. Got to mention as well, this is my glove compartment, or my glove box. I'm not going to open it because it is a little bit junky, but this is my glove compartment. And then I do have these headrest covers on my headrest as well. I did get these from Amazon, and as you can see, it has the Chevrolet logo on it, and it says Chevrolet. And I also have it on mine as well. I didn't put any in the back. I might do so, but I didn't this go around because they cost too much. But I do have some headrest covers on my headrest. And now I'm about to show you guys the back. Oh, I forgot about the other parts here on the steering wheel. So right here, this is the turning signal if you want to go left and right. So you pretty much just flip it up to go right, and you flip it down to go left. And then over here pretty much controls like everything to do with like your windshield wipers. It controls your windshield wipers, and I have a windshield wiper in the back as well. And also it's another setting on here that you can use to like clean your windows off, so that will come in handy. And of course we have up here is the dashboard. So over here to the right, that pretty much controls your speed. And then this little screen right here tells me like how fast I'm going. So it has like the miles per hour, the weather, all of that kind of stuff. But again, I will turn the car on soon. And then right here, this is pretty much the temperature control. So it pretty much tells you the temperature it is outside, like if it's hot, warm, or cold. And of course, this is the gas right here. Tells you if you're on empty, full, halfway to empty. So that does come in handy right there as well. And I don't really know what this is right here, but I will have to look it up in the owner's manual to find out. So that is pretty much the front of my car, and now I'm about to show you guys the back. Okay, you guys, so this is the back of my car. So of course I do have the window let down button right here on the left side. And then I also have this mini glittery rhinestone trash can back here to keep my car organized. So if I ever have like any trash in my car, I don't need to throw it on the floor or anything. I can just put it in this small trash can. And I decided to put it in the back because I didn't want it to be like too crowded in the front with decorations. So I do have this mini trash can here in the back. And then I do have seat hooks on the back of my headrest bars. This is to organize my car as well. So if I need to hang anything like a purse or a bag or clothes or anything, I can put them on these hooks. And then I actually have an umbrella over here on the right side because I never dot my house without leaving the umbrella, and that goes for leaving the house in the car as well. So I do have an umbrella in my car. And then down here, this is pretty much the back of the center console. So down here, you guys, the only thing I have in the back are 2 USB phone charging ports. So if I were to have anybody sitting in the back of my car, which I probably won't, they would have the advantage of charging their phones. And then I do have this middle seat as well. So my car is a 5-seater. However, I do have coasters here, like cup holders here as well. And I decided to let it down because I never really have it down, and nobody sits in my back seats either. And I do have these coasters inside of my back seat cup holders as well. They're just plain black rhinestone coasters. And that's pretty much all it is to the back seat. It's not really a lot back here because this really is like a compact car. Very, very small for like young adults. So yeah, this is the back of my car. So another thing about my car, you guys, I do not have a sunroof. Like, there is no sunroof in sight. I do not have a sunroof, which I love for cars to have sunroofs, but I'm very, very blessed to have this car, so I'm not upset about not having a sunroof. But I do have like this big roof light up here, and I also have these hooks on both sides in the back seat to hang clothes. But I do not have a sunroof, which I'm kind of upset about because I love sunroofs, but I'm still very, very blessed to have this car. But this is the back seat. This is the back of the car, you guys. So the only thing I have to do to open up the trunk is smash a little button and it automatically opens. So this is what the trunk looks like. It's very big and spacious. Like, it's not really wide, but it's really deep and spacious. Like, it can hold a lot of things. Like, I've been to Walmart, I've been to Ross, Dollar Tree, all kind of other stores with this car, and I was able to put my bags in the trunk, and it held really, really well. So this car's trunk is very, very spacious, and I honestly love this truck because of the space. And the only thing you have to do to let it down is pull down a lever and it automatically closes. Okay, you guys, so this is what the car looks like, all lit up. Everything is lit up, looking really, 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 really pretty. But this is the main dashboard up here. So as y'all can see, that is the gas up there. So I am on full tank of gas. And then right over here next to it, this pretty much tells you like the temperature it is like in the car. So as you can see, it's getting a little bit closer to the C, which it is a little bit cold out here, but you can see that it says C and H, so pretty much it controls the temperature, like it tells you the temperature. And then right here pretty much tells you how fast you're going, what direction you're in, what gear you're in, and also how many miles is on your car, which is not really a lot on my car, because this car really hasn't been anywhere. But This little screen right here is really handy because these are pretty much the controls right here. So these arrows pretty much control this little screen up here, which is really neat. And then we also have these down arrows as well, so pretty much controls you know, this little screen right here, which is honestly really cool. So this right here tells me pretty much how much air is in my tires, which I need to go get some air filled in my tires because this ain't it. But this little feature on here is like really cool. But yeah, so I'm very blessed to have this car. These are some really cool features. So I'm pretty much just kind of walking y'all through these little features that they have on here. And timer, what? I've never seen a timer on here, y'all. Oh my god, my car got a timer on it. That is so funny. I've never seen that before. That is so cool. But yeah, y'all, these are pretty much the main controls of the car. And this is the radio right here. I would turn it on, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted, even though it is a gospel station. But this pretty much right here is my phone. So my phone can be connected to my car. I can listen to music, talk on the phone, listen to videos, podcasts, all of that cool stuff. And also it tells you like what time it is and the degrees, which they are lying because it is not no 94 degrees out here, okay? But it does tell you the time and everything. And you can also control like pretty much anything that goes on in the radio, which is like settings and all of that. I'm not really going to go through all of that because that might be a little bit too much for this video. But this is the radio lit up. When I cut the car off, this signal pops up, which it just went away. But that signal pops up if like there's anything in my back seat, it would pretty much let me know. But that's like a really cool feature to have. But it does let me know if something is in the back seat when I do cut the car off. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this car tour. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share my channel, and help me reach my goal of 1,500 subscribers. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.